Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Cynthia Baruko. I don't know when I'll stop doing this intro, but hopefully I don't need to be introducing myself again. Hopefully that day will come. I put out a short of my mini nighttime routine, but this video is kind of a longer one, explaining all the products I used and like taking you guys through the step and explaining further, because in the short I not really say much. I not even talk, sorry, I didn't even talk in the short. So this is like a long video of me talking and saying all the products I used. Of course, the first step to a skincare routine is starting with your cleanser. So I use the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. If you normally watch all my videos, you must know by now that I use La Roche cleanser, and this is a foaming cleanser, so I use it to have a beating, and I've already washed my face. I've already had my night bath, so yeah, I don't need to use this again. If you're familiar with skincare steps, you should know that after your cleanser is your toner, of course, and the toner I use is Skin Doctor toner. That is what I'm going to be using right now. Just a small quantity on this foam pad. What do I call this thing? Whatever you want to call it. I've forgotten the name I normally call it. I've forgotten. But I use, let me show you guys. This is it. I love this a lot. It's better than using cotton wool. I don't even advise you to use cotton wool on your face. So this is what I use. So after using your toner, which I'm done using, the next one you're supposed to use is obviously your serum. The best serum to use at night is your retinol serum, and the best serum to use in the morning is your vitamin C serum. But this is my nighttime routine, so of course I'm going to be using my retinol serum. Also, let me put this out there: before you use a serum, you should use your treatment cream if you're treating for any stuff, maybe skin problem. Although it depends on the texture of the product you're using for your treatment. If it's very lightweight, I think you should use it first before the serum, but if it's very thick, I think you should use the serum first before using your treatment product. So the retinol I'm going to be using is Advanced Clinical Retinol. You should know this if you're into skincare. Advanced Clinical Retinol is, I love it. So far I just started using it though, it's not been up to a week, but so far I love this retinol. Maybe in a month's time, when I use this for a month, I can do a review on it. I don't even need to tell you guys the importance of retinol on the skin, because I believe you should know how important it is to use retinol and integrate it into your skincare regime or regime. It's important to integrate retinol into your skincare regime. Of course, if you're doing your skincare on your face, your neck should be part of it, because the skin on your neck is the same with the skin on your face. So you should give yourself the equal treatment you give your face, give it to your neck, so that you don't want, if your face is looking all young and glowy and smooth and all, and your face will be looking really different from your face. You wouldn't want that. One thing why I love this Advanced Clinical Retinol is that it's very lightweight and it dries up easily on your skin. It just absorbs easily. You don't need to wait for some time, because I know that after applying each product you have to wait for some time for it to dry up. But for retinol, for this advanced clinicals retinol, you don't need to wait for long. You just need to wait for like a minute. And during all this my talking is me waiting for like a minute for it to like absorb. But as I'm talking to you now, like it's already like feels like that's already absorbed into the skin. So that is one thing why I love this advanced clinical retinol. Although some people say that the retinol will leave breakouts, which is normal actually. That's how you know it's working. I know it sounds weird, but it's normal. But if it gets severe, of course you have to stop and consult with your dermatologist. But if you are seeing rashes or breakouts, don't be scared, because that's part of the process. I don't want to get into this now. Maybe when I'm doing the review on this product, I'll get into it, because that was what they wrote on the product. They even wrote it on the product that redness, tightness, or flushing may occur. So this is normal and means the product is working. But if irritation persists, reduce frequency of use to every other night. So they actually said it on the product. Although me have not experienced the redness or flushness or whatnot, but like I said, I just started using it not so long ago. So I think I've waited for like a minute for it to totally absorb into my skin. So the next step is of course using my moisturizer. Hold on, before I use my moisturizer, of course I would use my Tretinoin. I don't know if I'm getting the pronunciation correctly, but you get the vibe. Tretinoin, I'll put up the name so that you will read it. Tretinoin gel. I use this for my eye, actually, for around my eye, to avoid dark eye or discoloration or whatnot. I know that Tretinoin is not your ideal eye cream, but I just use it for my eye cream. And also I use Tretinoin for my mark, for my pimple mark. That's what I use. I'm using my Tretinoin after using my serum, because my serum is lighter, way lighter than my Tretinoin. So that is done. One secret about applying all these products is don't use too much, just a drop or just a pinch. You don't need too much. You don't need to pack too many products on your face at once. No, that is what can even cause breakouts or rashes, especially for us that have oily skin. If you pack too many products on your face at once, you might have breakouts due to too many pore production. So let's avoid that. Just a little goes a long way. Just take a little of the product you're using, and that's that. The next product I'm going to be using is my moisturizer. Like I said before, if you watch my YouTube videos, you'll know that Cetaphil is a moisturizer I use. I use this Cetaphil Gentle Clay Mattifying Acne Moisturizer. I love this moisturizer a lot. I love how it feels on the skin. It's really mattifying. That's the thing I love about it. For us that have oily skin, most of the products I'm using caters to my skin type. If you have a dry skin, maybe you should go for another product. I don't advise you to use this product because this is a mattifying. You already have dry skin. Do you really need something that is a mattifying, that has the mattifying property? The funny thing about having oily skin is, even after using all the mattifying products and whatnot, the oil will still show, it will still pop. We just have that natural oil on our faces. So yeah, I'm done with my skincare. My skincare routine, my nice skincare. Hello guys, my name is Cynthia Baruko. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, please don't make it your last by clicking on that subscribe button. But if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back and thanks for always coming back. Today's video is all about the skincare newbies, how to build a skincare from the scratch. If you want to get into the skincare game and you really don't know how to go about it or where to start from, this video is meant for you. The video is basically how to build a skincare routine from the scratch. Before building a skincare routine from the scratch, you have to first of all understand your skin type, identify your concerns, and you should buy products or select products that cater to those needs of yours. So I'm going to be listing step-by-step guide that will help you build an effective skincare routine for a radiant skin. Number one, like I said, is knowing your skin type. Do you have the dry skin? Do you have the oily skin? Do you have the sensitive skin, or do you have the combination skin? If you don't know what a combination skin is, it's basically having some parts of your skin dry and some parts oily. And sensitive skin is basically being really sensitive to a lot of products. You easily react to products. That's sensitive skin. So having this knowledge guides you through product selections that caters to your skin type. So this is a very important, a very key factor before getting into any skincare routine. The first step in a skincare routine is cleansing. You can start with a gentle cleanser to remove impurities without wiping all your natural oils away. A type of cleanser I use is the foaming cleanser, which caters to my skin type. If you have an oily skin, I suggest you go for a foaming cleanser. So the next step is toning. A lot of people believe that toning is not a very necessary step when it comes to the skincare routine, that is a waste of time and money. It is not true. A toner balances the skin's pH. Toner also provides hydration, and my favorite is that the toner preps the skin to absorb the subsequent products effectively. So toner is very key. Don't undermine a toner. So let me list some toners that I know that are very, very nice. The Ordinary Face Toner, CeraVe Toner, Good Molecule Toner, and if you want to go for a more affordable one, you can go for the Skin Doctor Toner or the Simple Toner. These are very nice products. The last two I mentioned are the cheaper ones. Let me not say cheaper, the more affordable toners that you can use on your skin. Moisturizing is the next step. Moisturizing is like the most important step in my opinion when it comes to the skincare routine. Even if you don't do every other step, you need to keep your skin moisturized. It is very important. It keeps your skin hydrated. Choose moisturizers that cater to your skin type. If you have an oily skin, I would suggest you use a moisturizer that is mattifying, a type of mattifying moisturizer. For example, the Cetaphil acne moisturizer. You can go for that. Those with a dry skin can go for the CeraVe moisturizer or there are many other types of moisturizer in the market. I can't name them off heart. I just mentioned the one I'm using, which is the Cetaphil moisturizer. So after moisturizing your skin, the next step is obviously the sunscreen. You use your sunscreen. If you're in Nigeria, you should use a sunscreen that is not less than SPF 50, but the recommended SPF level should be 30 to 50. But if you're in Nigeria, which is a hotter part of the world, you should use an SPF not less than SPF 50. If you have an oily skin, you should use a sunscreen that is mattifying. A lot of sunscreens out there are actually oil based, and it's hard to find a moisturizer suitable for oily skin because they can be, a lot of them can be really greasy. So if you're buying a sunscreen, buy a sunscreen that is mattifying, is to be written on the product. So you can start with these 4 basic steps I've already mentioned, which are cleansing, toning, moisturizing, and sunscreen. These are the 4 basic steps. Gradually, you can add your serum or a treatment cream. Introduce a serum based on your skin needs. If your concern is anti-aging, use a retinol serum like the CeraVe Advanced Clinical and the La Roche-Posay retinol serums. If you are acne prone, if your concerns are acne based, look for serums that contain salicylic acid or benzoyl. Hello guys, good afternoon and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Cynthia Baruko. If this is your first time here, please don't make it your last by clicking on that subscribe button. But if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, and thanks for always coming back. Today's video is about Palmer Skin Success Feed Milk. I want to talk about why I stopped using Palmer Skin Success Feed Milk. On my previous video I did about Palmer Skin Success Feed Milk, I get a lot of questions if I still use the product or not. A lot of questions concerning the product, and I just want to make a video about why I stopped using Palmer Skin Success Feed Milk. The reason I got Palmer Skin Success Feed Milk at first is because I wanted to solve some particular skin issues like uneven skin tone and brighten my complexion, and Palmer's promised such. Let me read out some of the things that were written on their website and on the body of the product. So on the body of the product, they say that it targets dark spots, age spots, and uneven skin tone, brighter and more radiant skin, visible results in as little as 2 weeks. These were the reasons why I went for Palmer Skin Success Feed Milk. And if you're here on this video, you will know that Palmer Skin Success Feed Milk is actually really popular out there. The issues I encountered while using the product are, okay, one of the issues, the major issue I encountered is that it is very dry. It doesn't really have that moisturizing effect compared to, let's say, Nivea Perfect and Radiant. So Palmer has actually promised all these things: uneven skin, evens out uneven skin tone, gives you a bright radiant skin, right? And also visible results in as little as 2 weeks. Tell me why I finished using a whole container and I didn't see any changes. I didn't see any changes, no evening out of any skin tone. I was monitoring my skin throughout the duration I used the product, and I didn't see any difference between when I started using it and after I finished the whole container of the product. So you might say, oh, I used the old formula, but in the old formula still promised to even out uneven skin tone and give a brighter complexion. So why didn't I get the results I wanted? And guys, I have to say this review. Hello guys, good afternoon. My name is Cynthia Baruko. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video, I'm going to talk about why it is not good to use too many skincare products at once. Don't worry, I'll get into it. I will get into the detailed reasons why I don't think you should use too many skincare products on your skin. And while I do that, I'm going to be getting ready to head out. So I just finished having my bath. It was about dressing up, doing my skincare routine. Was about to do my skincare routine and I was not like, okay, let me just set up my camera and use one stone to kill two birds. That's getting ready and doing this video. So I'm basically here to tell you guys why too many skincare products and too many skincare steps is not good for your skin. I know you're asking yourself, what? How? Why is it not good? There is nothing like too many skincare products. Don't worry, calm down. I'm going to explain everything in this video while I get ready. Right, guys, I'm going to break down my reasons why I don't think you should use too many skincare products. I want to make this video detailed. I don't want to make it really vague so that people will not leave you and be thinking, okay, what did she even really mean, or why didn't she explain herself, or why didn't she give enough reasons as to why she made the comment. Let's just get into the video. First off, when we seek for perfection, we do all sorts of things, buy all sorts of products, use too many products at the same time. Trust me, I am I'm guilty of that. I did that. We use too many products, because we want to perfect our skin, even though our skin can never be perfect. Look at me for one. My skin is not yet perfect. I still have my insecurities. I still have really big insecurities I'm still struggling with. Hello guys, my name is Cynthia Baruko. If this is your first time here, welcome. Don't make it your last by clicking on that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for always coming back. On today's video, I'm going to be doing a review on Medix 5.5. You should know this cream by now. This cream is very popular. The very much hyped up Medis 5.5. The Medix 5.5 vitamin C plus turmeric Femi plus brightening cream. That's a mouthful. If you're on this video today, maybe you've been searching on reviews on Medix 5.5, you want to know if it's worth the hype, if you should buy it or not. Well, I'm here to give you my honest review on it, so keep watching. So let's get down to the review of Medix 5.5 vitamin C plus turmeric firming and brightening cream. This is actually my third bottle on it. Yes, it's my third bottle. I'm going to give my view, my honest review on it and why I've used it up to this point. So I've used like up to 3 bottles. Even though I have my reservations about it, why am I still using it? So this is what I'm going to tell you on today's video. So this cream, the major ingredients, like I said, are vitamin C and turmeric, firming and brightening cream, transforming vitamin C lotion, promotes bright and even tone, antioxidant turmeric supports firm, youthful looking skin, features revitalizing skin, plumbing moisturizers. So these are the things that they promise that this product will do, but did they really live up to all the promises that they made? Let's find out. The 3 main ingredients, or 4 rather ingredients that they mentioned here, are mostly antioxidants, which are vitamin C plus turmeric, vitamin E, ginseng, ginger. There are a whole lot of ingredients listed on the body, but I want to talk on those major ingredients that they emphasized on the product, and it's even written on the front of the product. So we all know that vitamin C, turmeric, and vitamin E are all antioxidants, and antioxidants Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Cynthia Baruko. If this is your first time here, please don't make it your last by clicking on that subscribe button. So on today's video, I'm going to be talking about 2 Nivea products that have had a lot of comparisons. And to be quite frank, I don't even know why people compare the both of them, because they are totally 2 different products with 2 different features. They don't even do similar work. Yeah, they have similar characteristics, but not all that similar, if you get what I mean. They are not like, they don't do exactly the same work, if you get what I mean. So I'm going to talk about the 2 products on today's video, and they are Nivea Perfect and Radiant and Nivea Nourishing Cocoa. You must have heard of Perfect and Radiant and Nourishing Cocoa. So I'm gonna start with the cost. First of all, they are the same price. They're in the same price range. The Nivea Perfect and Radiant is about 6,000, 4,000 in some places, and it's also the same price with Nivea Cocoa Butter. Also, I'm doing this video because I know a lot of people will be confused on the Nivea product to buy, because they are one of the 2 most popular Nivea products in the market right now, especially Nivea Perfect and Radiant. So I'm going to be doing the comparison solely for that. I'm not doing comparison because they are similar. No, they are not similar in any way. They have different characteristics. Number 1, I'm going to be talking about the features. For Nourishing Cocoa, on the container, you know, they wrote 5 in 1. So let me list out the 5 features that they mentioned on the Nourishing Cocoa. That's 48 hours deep moisture, smooth skin feel, healthy looking skin, dry out protection, deep nourishment. That 48-hour deep moisturizing is basically, it keeps your skin moisturized for up to 48 hours. Then the smooth skin feel, after using the product, you have this smooth skin feel, you know, after using it. Then healthy looking skin, your skin will be looking healthy and all. Then dry out protection, it protects you from drying out. This product is basically for dry skin. Mainly for dry skin. Although as an oily skin like me, I've used the product. In fact, it's one of my products I'm still using now. One major thing that they highlighted is the moisturizing effect. Let me go over to the Perfect and Radiant. The features of the Perfect and Radiant are moisturizing, even skin tone, all skin type, helps to brighten the dark spots. So basically, Perfect and Radiance is also a moisturizing lotion. It evens out your skin tone. Are you getting the difference now? Nourishing Cocoa is not about evening out skin tone or brightening skin tone, but Perfect and Radiance is about skin tone. And also, another good thing about Perfect and Radiance is that it's for all skin types, and it also helps to brighten out dark spots. This is quite it's so easy. Nourishing Cocoa, if you have a dry skin and you need that moisturizing effect, you go for Nourishing Cocoa. If you don't really have anything with, if you don't have any issues with dark spots and whatnot, and you just want that really moisturized skin going for you, that glowy skin going for you, you go for Nourishing Cocoa, because it will give your skin this kind of smooth feel, this kind of glow to your skin that you will really love. And for Nivea Perfect and Radiant, if you want to even out your skin tone, if you want to brighten your skin tone, if you want, sorry guys if you hear any sound in the background, there is a construction going on. Now let me talk about the differences. Like I said, this product caters to different needs. Now if you want that even skin tone, if you want to brighten out dark spots and correct dark spots on your skin, if you have dark spots you need to correct, of course you go for Perfect and Radiant instead of Nourishing Cocoa. Nourishing Cocoa is majorly on moisturizing. Is for those that have this very dry and flaky skin. If you know that your skin easily gets flaky, you should go for Nourishing Cocoa. If you don't have issues with uneven skin tone, you should go for Nourishing Cocoa. It deeply moisturizes your skin more than Perfect and Radiance, because I've actually used the both of them. The only similarities between the two products are that they are both moisturizing products. So let's move over to the quality of the product. When it comes to the quality, if it comes to the product that is kind of lightweight, I will go with Perfect and Radiant. It's more lightweight than Nourishing Cocoa. Nourishing Cocoa is like using Vaseline lotion. I don't know if you've used Vaseline lotion. It's just like that. It has this really moisture. In fact, I actually used it as I'm talking to you. It's the product I used this morning. It has this really long-lasting moisturizing effect, which they really promised here. So when it comes to the quality, both of them are of good quality. You know, when it comes to the design aesthetics, they are of good design and aesthetics. Honestly, I can't fault them in that part. You know, Nivea has a really good packaging, so I can't fault them either when it comes to that. Let's go back to the performance. I've already mentioned the performance, or have I? Okay, in the performance, for me, when it comes to that moisturizing feature or quality, I'll go with Nivea Cocoa Butter. Nivea Cocoa, because Nivea Cocoa actually keeps you moisturized for a long time. Meanwhile, Perfect and Radiant doesn't really keep you that moisturized. But if it's for all the other features that they listed, yes, it will give you that. It will give you to brighten your skin tone and even out your skin tone, and also brighten dark spots. Let me say this again, I'm not just saying this like for saying sake. I've used the two products. That's why I'm in a very good position to make this comparison and do the review. Now let me go over to the user experience. My experience using the two products, I love them. Like I said, there are two different products that cater to do two different things. When I needed to even out my skin tone and even out some dark spots, of course I went for Nivea Perfect and Radiant, which did the work perfectly. But when I needed a good moisturizing product, I went for this Nivea Nourishing Cocoa. I went for this Nivea Nourishing Cocoa because my night cream is kind of drying, so I needed to supplement with something, a lotion that has this very high moisturizing effect. That was why I went for Nivea Cocoa Nourishing Cocoa. So you see, two different things, two different features, two different characteristics. And also from my experience, Today's video is about koji san. I've already done two previous videos on koji san soup. I'm doing this video to clarify and to update certain things on how to spot the fake and the original. Koji san has updated a lot of things and I've changed up a lot of things which doesn't apply in my previous video. So I'm doing this updated video to, you know, update the info on koji san on how to spot the fake and the original. Hello guys, good afternoon and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Cynthia Baruko. If this is your first time here, please don't make your last by clicking on that subscribe button. But if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. First of all, koji san is made in Philippines, as we all know, by the company called Bevi. But they have branches in India and in the USA. I've noticed that most of the sellers here in Nigeria, they buy from the US office, which is still the same thing. They have the US branch, the Indian branch, and the Philippines, which is the home of koji san. I'm going to list out differences, how you can easily spot fake and original koji san. What I'm going to point out in this video will make it easier for you to spot the original koji san and the fake one. So number one thing I'm going to mention is authenticity. Koji san, the original koji san soap doesn't have authenticity code or any QR code on the body. You might go to a store and you buy koji san with authenticity code and you'll be like, this must be the original because it has a QR code or authenticity code. It is false. It doesn't. The original koji san don't have those codes or any stamp for that matter. So be watchful. I made this error of thinking that original koji san soap comes with that stamp that is normally at the back, but no, it doesn't come with it. So this is number one thing you have to look out for. Another thing you have to look out for is the text font. Koji san uses a particular text font. If you notice, I don't really know the name of the text font, but you would know the difference. If you're not sure of the text font, of course, go online, go to their website, you will see it on their website. I'm holding the original koji san soap. I've already opened it, as you can see. Look at this text font. That is the consistent text font that Hello guys, it's been a while, but for the people that are just tuning into my YouTube channel for the first time, my name is Cynthia Baruko. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't make your alarms by clicking on that subscribe button. To my old subscribers, hello, it's been a long time. I know, I haven't done a video in a while, so welcome and happy new year. Yeah, I know the past year was a learning curve for a lot of people. Mistakes were made, decisions were taken, both good or bad decisions. But the good thing, the beauty about entering a new year is it's a reboot, it's a start. You're like going through the months of the year all over again. So it's like a fresh start to do those things that you've always set out to do. As an adult, whether young adult or older adult, we always think of things. Whenever we enter a new year, we always sit down and think, what are the things we want to do differently this year? What are the things we have to start doing to make ourselves to be successful, to make a difference, to be better version of ourselves than we were in the last year? These are the things we think to ourselves, and a lot of times some of us don't always arrive to a decision or a conclusion on what you are going to do differently to make a positive difference in a new year. Don't worry, I'm here to share mine with you. Not all though, I'm just going to share 5 tips with you guys. So you know me, I've been thinking and I've been reading a lot and I've been doing some soul searching, if you can call it that. So I've come up with things that you can start doing differently to make a big difference. I'm going to be sharing 5 things with you guys on today's video. 5 things you need to start doing differently in order to make a difference, a positive difference, to see changes in your life. So stick around and find out. The first thing you need to start doing differently in a new year is putting yourself first. A lot of us don't put ourselves first. We always want to be oh yes person. We don't want to make people feel bad. We don't want to hurt their feelings. We always want to be kind. Hi. I know it's been a minute. I've not filmed any video for like 5 months now. So yeah, I'm back. I am back. So I'm going to give people updates why I have been away for a long time and get to people up on the latest and everything going on with me for the past 5 months. So yeah, welcome. So my name is Cynthia Baruko. If this is your first time on my channel, don't make it your last by clicking on that subscribe button. It's actually been a minute I said this and I thought I would feel rusty saying this again, but I actually don't. It just came off naturally again. I was kind of nervous about setting up this camera because I thought that I will find it a bit hard, or it would be like the very first time I shot a YouTube video all over again, like hard to be on the camera and navigate. But no, it's not really that hard. Everything was moving really fast. My life was fast paced in 2024. I had a lot of things going on, like I said. Is it just me that likes taking any drink in a glass wine? Don't crucify me, or if you like crucify, I don't really care, but I like taking any drink in a glass wine.